Once upon a time, there was a clockmaker that once said, "Time itself, absolutely as it is, does not exist." Without a clock, he said, I don't know the time. Without matter, time itself is unknowable. Time is a function of matter, and matter therefore is a clock that makes infinity real. A long time ago, on a dark and stormy night in a clockmaker's house, there he is, tired, yet the grief keeps him awake. His wife died 3 days ago, leaving nothing but a devastated man behind. And so, in her memory, he is awake, working on two puppets attached to strings, one resembling him, and one resembling his late wife. There is a sign of discomfort on his face. Making clocks all his life, puppets are an unusual thing to craft, the scratches on the wood showing exactly that, unlike his wife, a talented seamstress that could work even the harshest fabric with the sharpest needle. But the strangeness of the action is made even more obvious by what he does next. He pulls two small strings from a napkin. No, not strings, but two individual strands of hair, one seemingly his, and another one, longer than the first, that belonged to his wife. He entangles them in his puppet's clothes, his hair to the puppet that is resembling him, and his wife to the puppet that's resembling her. After he finished, he goes to sleep while the storm rages on. However, powerful lightning accompanied by very loud disturbing thunder rumbled through the little house. The clocks on the wall stop, apart from one, the clock that he gave to his wife when they got together all those years ago. The very clock that he himself stopped when she died. That one starts working. There's a slight crackle in the air, like magic floating to the puppets as they rise, looking around, trying to recognize their surroundings. And then they see each other. Complete strangers to one another, and yet they make acquaintances, and then decide to spend the night together and make the most out of it. And so they dance. They watch the rain pouring outside from the windowsill. I believe love at first sight is possible. Centuries of literature and art and beauty has been dedicated to that idea. So who am I to argue? After all, this is the best example, as for in the first moment they saw each other, they knew it was true love. However, nothing will last forever, so with the first rays of the morning, as soon as the first light of dawn graces the earth, comes tragedy. She collapses, dying in the arms of her lover. The clocks that stopped late at night start again, quietly, as if they mourn her death too, as if it were expected, and the only remaining working clock stops, as if her life was linked to its magic. There are a few moments of silence and loss filling the air. He falls too, the sound of wood hitting wood, following her into the darkness, and at the same time, the clockmaker awakes in his bed, as if a bad dream startled him. You see, I have not been entirely honest with you. The truth is, I am the clockmaker, and this is how I wake up every single day after that night. Every night when I go to bed, Solly Hab is the puppet with my strand of hair, and my love Solly Hab is the puppet with her strand. She never remembers me, but at least I get the chance to fall in love all over again. And yet as the sun does not allow what the moon sees, each morning I must relive the tragedy of her death, over and over again, before my soul could return to my body. Both a blessing and a curse, some might say, for my soul never truly rests, and yet this could be the only thing in my life that I do not regret.